What's up guys, sharkeatyoshi here again, bringing you another battle video. So I went ahead and started the battle already. We are 15-13 with 3 wins, 2 losses. I feel like our 2 losses were kind of unfortunate, but whatever. We're going to face someone from the United Kingdom, 1568, and hopefully we can get a good battle here. So it looks like my opponent is running a sand team, which is a very interesting team. Also a very scary team at that. Also, you put in a lot of work. And, yeah, it's just a skitty team. So, it looks like Virizion can put in a lot of work in this matchup. Can knock out a lot of Pokemon. It can put in a decent amount of work. Same thing with Amoonguss. There's not a lot of Pokemon other than the Talonflame that can really deal with Amoonguss very well. And if I can knock out the Talonflame, Amoonguss can just spore everything to death. I feel like the Heatran is not going to be a good option here since he has 3 Pokemon that can deal with it. Seeing that the Tyranitar has some like Earth move or some sort of move that can like a low kick or something that can deal with Heatran. I feel like Landorus is going to be very good here, but he does have the B-Sharp, which is a scary Pokemon. I think my best option here is to lead off with Virizion and Kangaskhan, or Virizion and Thundurus, because Thundurus can put in a decent amount of work against his team, even though he is running the Excadrill and the Sand option. I think that's also a good option. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and go Thundurus and Virizion. I do want to bring in Kangaskhan just for the Talonflame. And, you know what? I want to bring in Amoonguss. This might be a bad option, but I'm not going to bring Amoonguss. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Landorus instead. I feel like Landorus is a better Pokemon in this particular matchup. Rock Slides, Earthquakes, you know, all these moves are just very powerful against this team. So, let's go ahead and do that and see how well we can do. So, sand teams like this have been seeing a lot of play lately. Just a lot of play. Of course, it was a Japanese player that did abuse the heck out of this strat. So that's why people are using it. I am going to go ahead and bring in my B-Sharp and my Thundurus here. So he's going to go for Intimidate. I kind of wish I had Low Kick on this Virizion. Sadly enough, I do not. Gyarados is a scary Pokemon. He did intimidate my Virizion, which is scary, but really nothing I can do there. Right here, I can go for a double attacking move onto the B-Sharp, knowing that the Gyarados really can't touch my Virizion and my Thundurus here, which to tell you the truth, I think I'm actually going to do that. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and go for an double attacking move onto the B-Sharp over here. I'm going to go for a close combat and for a Thunderbolt onto the B-Sharp. I know that Gyarados really can't touch me whatsoever. Maybe he can T-Wave me to death, but that is fine with me. Thundurus can just deal with it next turn. I knew it. He was going to go ahead and protect this turn. Hopefully he doesn't protect with B-Sharp, and will be golden. So I am going to go for a close combat here. If he's have a Focus Sash, I will be able to break it. I just straight up knock it out. It's Life Orb. But it was a good call by my part. I knew he was going to go ahead and protect there, seeing that the Thundurus is here and that the Virizion is here. I know I can do a ton of damage to this particular Pokemon. And I double target that slot just in case he had a Focus Sash. So maybe that's a supporty Gyarados. I'm pretty sure that's a supporty Gyarados. So he's going to go ahead and bring in Gengar. Another very intimidating Pokemon that can put in a lot of work. Very scary Pokemon. So I think I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. Should I go for a Thunderbolt into the Gyarados? It looks like he didn't bring in a Sand option. From what I can see here, he brought in other options. I could go for a Thunderbolt onto the Gyarados, and then go for a I do have Kangaskhan and Landorus in the back. I feel like the Gyarados is a bigger threat here. Let's actually go for a Taunt onto the Gyarados to prevent it from doing anything. And then I'm going to go for a Leaf Blade onto the Gyarados. Hopefully I can do at least 50% damage and get at least a break his Citrus Berry. So he's going to go for an Icy Wind. This is going to do a ton of damage to Virizion. Virizion's not going to take that very well. And Virizion's going to be very slow now with -1 speed, -1 attack. And hopefully I can get at least a crit off because this move can crit. It's going to do a decent amount of damage. It's not going to bring him down to Citrus Berry level, sadly enough. He's going to go ahead and Dragon Dance. Wow. My opponent is going in there. So I think I'm going to want to T-Wave that slot, just to prevent it from doing anything. I kind of wish I went for the Thunderbolt now. So let's go for a T-Wave onto that slot. And since I am slow with Virizion, I think I'm just going to go for a Leaf Blade onto the Gengar, since I know I'm going to die here. So T-Wave onto the Gyarados. Hopefully I can paralyze it, just like the other Thundurus paralyzed me. So Waterfall is probably going to go onto the Thundurus. I should have went for the Thunderbolt onto that, you know, following turn instead of going for the taunts. I don't know what I was thinking there. Icy Wind missed? Icy Wind does not miss, sadly enough. Oh, we're in a predicament now. A huge predicament. So, right here, I'm going to have to hope that Landorus can knock out this Gyarados, and I'm just not going to Mega Evolve and fake out the Gengar. I think this is what I'm going to do. I think this is the play. Yeah, this is the play, because he might protect with Gyarados. I am going to get a -1 off of him, so his Dragon Dance is pretty much null and void. It's pretty much voided. So let's go for a Rock Slide here. Seeing his team, what was his final Pokemon? He had the 2 Sand Setters, and I don't know if he had a Mega Pokemon, to tell you the truth. I think his Gyarados is actually his Mega Pokemon. No, I do not want to Mega Evolve. Let's go ahead and fake out the Gengar and go for a Rock Slide here, because I do have Scrappy on this Kangaskhan. I hope this is the Scrappy Kangaskhan. I hope. If he protects with Gyarados, that will be fine with me. Hopefully I can knock out the Gengar with a Rock Slide and a Fake Out. If not, that is fine with me. He probably might switch out his Gyarados, seeing that there's no point of keeping it out here, so he can just use it as Intimidate fodder. It is a Mega Gyarados. Nice. So, Mega Gyarados is going to come out. Hopefully my Rock Slide can knock it out. Hopefully I went for the correct play. Mode Breaker is going to come out. Skitty. He's not going to go for a Protect. Oh, this is upsetting. So I am going to get the Fake Out off. No, it avoids the Gyarados, the Pokemon I wanted it to hit the most. Ah, no. Oh, the Gyarados paralyzes. Nice. The taunt wears off on Gengar, which is sad. So I'm going to go for a Rock Slide. Hopefully I can knock out the Gengar. I am going to go for a Mega Evolution and go for a Sucker Punch onto the Gyarados, because I do not think I can... Actually, no, I don't need to go for a Sucker Punch. I'm going to go for a Double Edge onto the Gyarados, because I do not think I can knock him out. Luckily enough, Thundurus came back from the dead and got me the paralyzation. Good enough. And I did get a critical hit onto the Gengar, which, surprisingly enough, I didn't knock it out. That Gengar is pretty strong. Rock Slide is going to come out, going to knock out the Gengar. Hopefully I can do a ton of damage to the Gyarados. Not enough, but I did go for a Double Edge onto that slot, and this should knock out the Gyarados. T-Waving that slot pretty much helped me at that point, but that was scary there. If I didn't get the paralyzation there, I would have lost this game easily, because then his Gengar, his taunt ward off, and then he would get the burn onto my Kangaskhan. And now Talonflame is going to come out, and Talonflame cannot knock out. He cannot knock out these 2 Pokemon. So let's go for a Rock Slide. And I mean, he can, but he's going to die to one or the other. So Brave Bird probably onto the Kangaskhan, or more than likely onto the... I don't know. He's just going to Brave Bird something. Onto the Landorus. Landorus is going to take that like a champ. Let's see what he has. Maybe Banded, I don't know. Maybe he's not Life Orbed. I don't know what he is. I don't know, but we do go to another critical hit, which doesn't matter. Excuse me. So we do get a win here, and that is pretty freaking awesome. Don't tell me my opponent DC'd. My opponent DC'd. Or I DC'd. Hopefully I didn't DC. No, I DC'd! Oh my goodness! Why? Why? That was a win for us? Oh my goodness. That upsets me. That upsets me. And this is why I kind of don't like Battle Spot too much. Oh my goodness. Hopefully it's not that same bug where you just randomly DC, because I'm pretty sure it's that same bug. Oh my goodness. Because earlier they had a bug where it will randomly DC you even if you win. When you win, which stinks. So we gave that guy a free win. We gave him a free win. Oh my goodness. That upsets me. That demotivates me a lot. So, that counts as a win in our book, guys. That is a win in our book. But in our rating, it's not, because, of course, BattleSpot decided to see me. And trust me, I have really... I committed myself to get really good internet. And probably one of the best, Wi-Fi boxes out there. So I'm gonna say it's BattleSpot because I immediately connected right after, and on my PC it does say I still have my internet on. So darn you, BattleSpot. So we did get a loss there. We're never gonna rank up. No. Oh well. So we're gonna fight someone for 1,500 from Florida. Hopefully we can get a win here, not DC, because that is upsetting. My opponent running a very interesting team. Empoleon, Nido Queen, a Honchkrow, a Gengar, a Sableye, which is going to be friggin' annoying, and I need to bring Thundurus out to taunt that thing, and last but not least, a Kangaskhan. So, very intimidating lineup, very scary lineup I do not want to face up against, and I think the best option to bring here is probably Amoonguss and Virizion, actually. That's probably the best lineup for me, because it can deal with a lot of his Pokemon, except his Honchkrow, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring that. Let's go ahead and bring in Virizion and Amoonguss. I'm also gonna go ahead and bring do I want to bring Thundurus? Do I want to bring Thundurus? I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Landorus for sure. I think I want Landorus. Do I want Landorus? I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the Heatran, to tell you the truth. If I can knock out his Nidoqueen and his Empoleon, look, all these Pokemon are female. I just noticed that. But if I can knock out those Pokemon, I can put in a lot of work. Actually, let's not bring in. Let's go ahead and bring in Virizion and Kangaskhan instead. I feel like this is a better lineup. So let's go ahead and bring in. Actually, let's bring in Thundurus and let's go ahead and bring in Landorus. I'm not going to bring in Heatran in this particular matchup. I feel like Heatran is not a good matchup. Since he has two Pokemon that can deal with it very well. I feel like Heatran in my team is only here to deal with Amoonguss. That's the only reason why Heatran is here. Only to deal with Amoongusses, and my opponent does not have an Amoonguss. So, my opponent's gonna go ahead and bring out Sableye and, Kangaskhan, which is, this is a simple quick guard, low kick right here, baby. So let's go for a quick guard. Quick guard, Mega Evolution, low kick his Kangaskhan, and hopefully I can one-shot his Kangaskhan and put myself in a prime position to win the game. Hopefully I clicked on quick guard. Hopefully I didn't click on close combat. I think I clicked on quick guard. He's going to go into Mega Evolution first, but Virizion is faster than Kangaskhan before Mega Evolution, of course. Even after Mega Evolution, Virizion's faster. So quick guard is going to come out to prevent him from doing any shenanigans. Get that fake. I am evil. So low kick. No, it didn't knock him out. No. I'm gonna go ahead and quick guard again, because screw this Sableye, and I'm gonna go for a Sucker Punch onto his Kangaskhan. Actually, his Kangaskhan is faster than mine. I should not have gone for a Sucker Punch, because maybe he's gonna outspeed me. Actually, no, I have quick guard. So Kangaskhan is dead, and that means Sableye has to use an attacking move. If he goes for a Will-O-Wisp again, I'm gonna be... I am evil. Empoleon is gonna come out. I am definitely low-kicking that thing. I'm going for a quick card again if my opponent's just gonna spam all these moves. Let's go for a low kick on the Empoleon, because Empoleon is a matchless... Oh my god! Oh my goodness. Okay, I am done with this video. A DC, and that was just hilarious. I am sorry. I think I'm gonna remove the music and put like, I don't know, that was interesting. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and check if, I'm not gonna save, actually, should I save that? No, I'm not gonna save that. It wasn't even a good battle anyway. So let's go ahead and continue and see if the DC actually mattered. I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure we got a loss there. So communication. So this is how you check your rating without going into a battle. What you do is that you load up right here. I'm going to load up ranked double battles. I'm going to click on challenge. I'm going to view it, and it hasn't updated yet. So maybe the game was a ghost. Maybe the game didn't count. Huh. Because it says that I'm 4-2. This game counted, as a win. Or maybe the other game counted as a win. But I'm pretty sure it didn't count. And I was 15-29. Huh, that's interesting. Maybe the game didn't count. Maybe it was a ghost game. Ooh, spooky game. So anyway, what you do is that, you click on it, you check your stats. I was 2-4. Maybe the DC didn't count. Maybe it was just an error on Nintendo's part. So, maybe they have a system where if Nintendo makes not Nintendo. Why do I keep on saying Nintendo? Nintendo licensed the game, the Pokemon Company. It was an error through the Pokemon Company, and, you know, maybe they implemented a system or a patch, that we don't know a while back, with the DCs before, where, what's it called? Where, if it's Nintendo, why do I keep on saying this? If it's Pokemon, if it's Pokemon's fault, then, you know, they'll count the game as a spooky ghost game, but, I don't know I don't know why it was so hard to communicate that. But anyway, what you do is that you go ahead and, look at your stats before the game starts, and then you just disconnect yourself from the internet. So I'm 15-29 with 4 wins, 2 losses. I'm gonna check later. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And before I leave, I should have explained this in the beginning of the video. There will be a link in the description and in the comments where you guys can vote for my next team. I'm probably gonna run this team for maybe 1 more episode, 2 more battles for 1 more episode, and there is 3 great teams there. You guys can pick from them. I already put it on my Twitter if you guys haven't seen it, and my Facebook, where you guys can vote on the team that you guys would like to see. There's a Mega Heracross team. There's a Trick Room Sand team with Steelix in it. It's pretty freaking awesome. There's a Rain team, a very cookie cutter Rain team. I know how much you guys love your Rain. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very short episode, but until next time, guys, I'll see you guys there with more battle videos. Bye, guys.